Streaming.
Wow.
Do 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 do. Yeah, we're getting our stream is good, strong, 9,000 kilobytes per second.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so it's set up. It looks like it's set up. I mean, it should look really good. I hope so.
Well, that was that thing you fixed up in output, I guess.
Pardon?
That was the thing you were fixing in output.
Yeah. I changed the stream because I had never changed the streaming settings from when we had our internet service not being that terrific. So.
Right. Well, that's good. That's great. That should
Hi,
make a
everybody.
difference.
We're live on Sunday. Oh,
Yeah.
have we got a show lined up for you? I know there's nobody here yet. Oops, I forgot my gloves.
How could you do that?
I knew I'd forget something. What's wrong with my hand?
You've got a mutant hand.
Mutant hand. Oh, there it is. It feels better now.
Oh, that's good. It looks better, too.
Yeah, more realistic.
Less mutant-like.
Less mutant-like.
Yes.
Oh, goodness gracious. So let's hope we have some guests today.
I hope so.
Yes, we have some special stuff. Nines Catudio! Hello!
Nines! All right. Hi, Nines.
Yeah, so we're gonna save the oh, you should see this when this goes out there. You're gonna it freaks me out. It looks so cool.
Yes, it's fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Since you're the first, we'll present you with a little confetti here. Yay! So, how are you, Catudio director? I don't know. I can't remember what I should call you. Nines Catudio. That's good enough. Nines is. You belong to Nine.
That's right. It's Nines channel.
Oh, what a week it's been. Two watching. Yay!
All right.
So we've, I don't know if you can tell, but we've upped the quality of our presentation here as like pretty dramatically, because last week and the weeks prior, we've been streaming at 25 kilobits per second, and now it's we're like 9,000 kilobits per second. So that's a betterment of 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Oh, you can't see the confetti? Oh, well. Maybe it's still coming to you. There's a delay. I'm not sure what the delay will be, but it should come. I don't know.
I hope so.
Hey, Fish Sandwich, glad you made it back. Hey, did you catch that message where I said? Well, you said I'm still seeing it on my screen. It says, "Why does it always say 1 p.m. start when it's at 2 p.m.?" I don't know about you guys, but when I check the interface here, it says that Toronto. Oh my gosh, it's Corolla in Paris. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice to see you. I was just saying that YouTube in their interface has the Greenwich Mean Time as -4 for Toronto, which is like the same as New York, and which is wrong because it's supposed to be -5 because it's 2 o'clock, and they said when I said 2 o'clock they said 1 p.m. So I don't know. It's like strange. So. Maybe I didn't save it correctly or something like that. I'm not sure. So we've got a really big show. First of all, if you can see the difference in the quality of stream from when you've seen it before, let us know, because I spent the last couple of days hacking up a heatsink mod for a graphics capture card, which turned into I had this vision. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, this is the thing. So I'm using a DSLR as our web camera, and I had to hack a video capture card to add an additional heatsink because this card has a bad reputation, and it was a miserable job. And you have this vision in your head how something is going to turn out, and this turned out to be an unmitigated disaster because it looked like nothing how I imagined it would turn out, and that's because the material itself. Anyway, I'll get into that in the video when I produce it. I have it all lined up ready for editing, but it was miserable. I hit a high rotation tool with the tip of my finger, and I launched myself backwards. The chair collapsed behind me, and luckily it just sort of was a nick. And it's already pretty much healed over, but it could have been disastrous. I could have lost the end of my finger or something like that, and that was just stupid on my part. I mean, really, really, really dumb. But anyway, regardless, it all works. I have this camera that's actually 4K capable, and this capture card is 4K capable as well. So once our bandwidth increases to the point where we can stream 4K, we're ready to go. Oh my God, for the kids in the house. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the house.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. My mother passed away when I was 18, so be that as it may, and I'm really pretty much an orphan. I've adopted myself to to Shelley's family here. So for what's that worth? Wow, I'm so impressed with you people showing up, and it's like it just gladdens and warms my heart to know, I'm just kind of woohoo. I don't know what to say. So thank you for coming, first of all. So we've got, like I said, we've got a pretty good big show lined up for you, and let's get started right now. We'll start with a little bit of my head. I don't know if you guys have seen our show before. I know the Fish Sandwich Show has, and I know Nines Catudio has. So, but I might as well pull out all the stops. So a lot of pretty much the assets I've created all for myself. So all for myself by myself, pretty much. So it was a lot of work. I'm pretty proud of it. So this first little bit is where I have my pictures of my head raining down. Avatars of me. And one of the things I have is that I tend to be fairly self-deprecating, and I'm trying to toot my own horn a little bit, because nobody else will toot your horn unless you do, and so that's something that we can take away, and it's worth learning. For the kids fishing says, I love your backdrops. They're always awesome. And I just kind of lucked out on this. And it just sort of built up sort of organically overall. I didn't have like a grand plan to make our heads float in space, but it's turning out that it's worked quite well. What do you think, dear?
Yeah, I think it's great. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. All right. So now I got a couple of things. I was hoping Remy Moore would come, because I'll show you. I'll let you guys listen to that first. He created a little intro for me to use, and thank you so much, Carola. She says, I usually don't click into live streams or videos of live streams, but I thought I might check out this one. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I hope we can amuse you in the best way possible. So Remy Moore is one of our community people, and he's very active. So I think most of you probably know him. I asked him to make a little intro for me, and so this is the result, and I'm quite happy. I'm gonna try and mute our microphone while that's playing, so that there's no intrusion. So here I'm muting, and then you'll be hearing this.
Hello, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, what do you think of that? I think that's pretty cool. Shelley said it was reminiscent of like a space western type thing.
Yeah. The guitar part sounds western, and the rest it's like outer space or something like that.
So I thought that was cool.
It's pretty good.
Now, This last week, I on Twitter, there was somebody who the guy's name is, he calls himself Joker, and he runs the Creators Alliance the Creators Rebel Alliance channel, and he has a show called Tuber Talk, and it's for the small tuber army. There's a number of hashtags that go along with that. Oh my God, Brokemax, thank you for coming.
Oh, wow.
From the middle of nowhere, Alaska. Wow. And Carola's in Paris, obviously. Catudio, you're out in the Midwest somewhere, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if the Fish Sandwich Show is still here or if he's dropped out. And then For the Kids Fishing, you're West Virginia, East Virginia, somewhere like that. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. So getting back to this thing with the Tuber Talk thing, I thought that was really cool. So I decided, well, of course, it's the Creators Alliance, the Creators Rebel Alliance, and the channel uses the Star Wars Rebel Alliance symbol. So the first thing that came into Canada, okay. So the first thing that came into Robbie Moore. Oh,
right.
Wow, we're gonna have to play that again then.
Oh yeah.
So
most definitely.
I'll just finish what I was saying. So the first thing that came into my mind was to do a little commercial where I play the Emperor. So
Yes.
and that turned out really well. So he only showed it once briefly, and I don't know how many people saw it. I'm kind of proud of how it turned out, and I'm so completely evil in it that I can't not show it off a little bit. So first I'm gonna play again the track you made for me, and it's pretty awesome. I like it. So here we go. I'm gonna mute our microphone one more time.
Hello, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I really think that
awesome.
I really think that's awesome too. So I'm gonna certainly find a place for that. I might use that as a replacement for. There's another intro I have with them bouncing. My head is in space, but it's like retreating back, and I'm just using a sort of a generic sound for that. So I may use it for that. I think it may be better for that. All right. So now, stay tuned for where I do the Emperor. Hey, computer, you made it!
Hi.
I'm just about to play this little intro. I've already explained it. I'll just run it over again. There's somebody who called for a little commercial thing to do, and the channel has like the Star Wars Rebel Alliance symbol. So of course I thought I'd do one as the Emperor. So this is the production, the how that turned out. So.
The Creators Alliance, the Rebel Alliance of YouTube, the hashtag Small Tuber Army, has the temerity of producing a show entitled Tuber Talk. These scum think they can thwart the Empire with a show featuring guests of small channels, ignoring the Empire's golden ones. Have campfire chats, do YouTube help, and even game shows, hosted by the Joker. We must gather ourselves to make sure this subversive cancer is excised, and that nothing remains, not even a memory. I exhort all citizens of the Empire to ignore this so-called show with the title Tuber Talk. Stop all your ears and call upon the Emperor, me, to give you strength. Do not watch. Report them. You are hereby commanded.
So, what do you think of that, eh? Well, yeah, I just sort of whipped that up in, I typed up a little thing. I sort of stumble in the cadence of the speech there, but I figured it was something that was only going to be seen a few times, and I thought, what the hell? Anyway, I really like how it turned out. I mean,
been visiting the dark side.
The dark side.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is good. Wow, love the setup and acting. Wow, highest cut. Thank you so much, Cotudio. I really appreciate it. So now, without much further ado, I had a conversation with Cotudio last week after the show. Actually, during the show, she said, you should have like the cats, some of the cats, in little spacesuits. And I thought, wow, that's a great idea, right? So we had exchanged a couple of little emails, and then she sent me a number of photographs of the cats in her household. There's 9, Sky, Junior.
That's it, isn't it?
I think that's it. Yeah, well, there's a couple of images of each one. And I started to do a few of them, and this is how it turned out. So I'm going to transition into that, and let's hope you like that. So it's sort of random. They sort of appear like the way like my heads do, but I just really like how that turned out. So it's like,
yeah, I think that's fun. Oh, there we go. It's nice.
Oh yeah, I am so amused by silly things. It's like just it's hard to continue and
they do look pretty.
Sorry, go ahead.
Also, they do look pretty cute.
What do you think?
Cats in space.
Cotudio says, ha, 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 ha. Oh my God. Not bad, eh? Not bad. And they really look like they're in the little space. Oh, wow. Computer's laughing. Oh my God, 9 in space. Fish. Computer asked Fish Sandwich how he's doing, and he says doing great. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Oh, it's Deep Space Nine. Oh,
that's good. Who came up with that one? That's good.
Remy Moore. It didn't even occur to me.
Me neither. I can't believe I missed that.
I can't believe I missed that either. Deep Space Nine.
Of course, Deep Space
fudge.
9. That's perfect. Deep Space Nine.
Oh boy. Yeah, cool, eh? Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button, people, and tweet it out. Do what Yeah. That's so. 9 is super. Dude did awesomest work with images. I want to record this to do a show. Oh yeah, thank you. Of course, I'm using these images, and the cat pictures are you. I've credited you in the. I've credited you in the description, but of course, you're free to use these pictures yourself. So I'll send when I finish today, and if I forget, remind me. I'll send you an email with those images that I've used. And you can use them on your website or whatever, and then credit me back too. So we get that virtuous circle thing happening. Oh, I love this one here. The arm going around. Yeah, it's like
which cat is that?
That's Junior, I think.
Oh, it's Junior. Russian blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and I still have a few pictures I haven't used. Nice Catudio's crying here. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, and I got of course, as usual, the spacesuits are all from NASA. I went in there and I dug around. I found a few of them. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was really proud of how that turned out. It's like amazing, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And as I was saying, the spacesuits are all from NASA, and then Cotudio sent me the cat pictures, and the trick was that little to make it look like the visor was still there. So that was a quick little search on the internet there, and I got that going, and it looks pretty amazing, eh? I mean, I impressed myself. I quite honestly didn't expect it to turn out that well. With my luck lately, it's like I was saying earlier, I was lucky I didn't hack my little finger off here working on that capture card. So I think this is a great intro for the quality improvement. Like the stream is still going at 9200, so
Oh, that's great.
yeah,
That's really
so I'm
good.
very, very pleased with how this is looking. You know, so
Wow.
I had to fiddle with the camera. Like the camera is not like a regular webcam; it's actually a real camera. So it's got the ISO, the shutter speed, and the shutter speed and ISO, shutter speed, and f-stop, right? So it's got the three things that you can configure or make them all automatic. And this is not one of my usual cameras. I'm not familiar with that, so I just sort of, did it on the fly. But, excuse me. So yeah, it took a little configuring over the last couple of days to get it looking pretty good. I mean, I don't know if the color looks right. It looks a little unsaturated, but again, though, if it's too saturated, it looks weird, I think, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
It looks like I'm looking at showing. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit more.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
it's just slightly unsaturated, but
All cameras
But,
seem to have their idiosyncrasies color-wise.
you're right. You have a great night. Some folks have to go cook lunch. Well, thank you for coming for the kids fishing. Awesome. Oh, thank you, computer. Yeah, it looks really good. And I think this is where I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna check out the stream after, and because the next step, I'm gonna do a second show where I do like some live interviews and stuff. So I won't have the space stuff going on. Look at that, eh, Catudios? So that's amazing. So, but I have to figure out how to do the side-by-side interview thing and stuff like that. So, thank you, Catudios. Thank you. I'm glad the Cats got to collaborate with one of the great channels here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah, all of us. So, yeah, really pleased. Oh, wow. I've been just talking up a storm here. Whew.
I'm just watching the cats fly around.
I know, eh?
It's sort of fascinating.
La, la, la.
Yes,
They sort of make the show.
They do. They're really cute. And they turned out really well. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
like a
I
tricky
kind of
job.
like being able to see that. So it's like not too. I mean, I could put a green cloth. I have a green cloth, but I don't want to make it too perfect.
Well, yeah.
know?
Well, that's true. I mean, there's some things that get so perfect, and then it's sort of, it just loses its, I don't know if it's humanity or something, or it just isn't.
It's sort of.
It sort of flattens it, or it becomes, well, it's just not as interesting for some reason.
It's like too slick. Something like that.
Things can be too perfect.
Yeah, and I think with see, you can even see here, like where my arm, there's like a little space. Like if I lift my arm, there's a little space. Like, so it would never be super perfect, and that's not. I just wanted to sort of. You know why I got the green shirts, or I got the green shirts? Because I love the background pictures so much. I thought I just wanted to expose them more.
Too.
And when we were sitting in front of them, it's like the space pictures just weren't being done justice to, because
we're sitting in front of them,
terrific,
blocking them out.
I'm dying. Yeah, it's amazing. That space arm turned out really well. I just
Yeah, that's pretty
and
neat.
the resolution of those spacesuit pictures, they're fantastic. They're like 5,000 by 5,000, so they're massive.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, thank you for coming, computer. Nice to see you again, man. It's been a while. So, all I see is 9 space face, lol. I can't look at anything else. I know, eh? It's like... Well, I'm really, really glad that you enjoy it, or am enjoying it, are enjoying it, because I enjoyed it. I was cutting out the little pictures and because there's a space background with them, and I'm thinking, I really hope this turns out nicely. And then it's the whole time, and it's because it's a fair bit of work. It took a few hours to do, and I should have been editing the capture card video stuff, but this is fun, and I'm happy to do that, and it's gratifying. What?
Well, the cat.
Oh, right. And Junior's amazing, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to turn off my little heads there just a second here.
We're getting so much stuff roaring around the screen.
Yeah. Let's see, which one is it? Huh.
You can't find it?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Glitch button. There we go. Turn that on and off. Okay. So transition. And transition. Oh, I have to go here. Transition. There. And then transition back. So there. So I've turned off the... my head's peeking around so we can focus more on the cats. Let's see. So amused by the cats. Same here. It is way better than what I pictured when I suggested that. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, I thought Fish said that. It actually surprised me how well it turned out too. It was like wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the last segment where I sort of the humanity of it's counterpoint the surrealism of the underlying metaphor of the humanity of the. That's it exactly. It's like let's elevate our. There's a subversive element to this amusement.
But of course,
to soften the hard edges of ourselves as we launch ourselves into outer space and have the join with the singularity of
the singularity. We're always hearing about the singularity.
The singularity of the universe. He says in a James Bond, Sean Connery voice.
Yes, of course, Moneypenny.
Yes, Moneypenny. Yeah.
You do wicked, Sean Connery. Actually,
I seem to. I can't do it for long. It's just it loses it though. It's like it drifts into generic
it's hard
English.
You sort of have to get that funny accent. He's Scottish, but then he's always doing British, but British with the Scottish thing.
How about Sean Connery with a lisp?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Sean Connery with
Heaven
a lisp.
forbid.
Listen, Moneypenny.
No.
No, that sounds like he's just drunk, though, doesn't it?
Probably.
A little too many martinis in the afternoon.
Yeah, he doesn't get drunk. I've never seen
he
Connery
can't get drunk. Yeah.
Well, maybe he can, but he's got quite a tolerance.
He's got a hose siphoning out of his liver there into a bottle in the back pocket.
Right.
Dumps it when nobody's looking.
That's like the time he went to the spa. Remember that briefcase he opened full of
the
caviar and everything else?
Oh, yeah. Little pate.
Yeah, we must have got it from the Russians. Vodka and caviar.
Vulgarity. Sorry of the port's compassionate soul, which contrives through the medium of the verse structure to sublimate this, transcend that, and come to terms with the fundamental dichotomies of the other, and one is left with a profound and vivid insight into whatever the poem was about.
What's a poem? A poem.
That's pretty good.
Which poem?
Get to the farm. I gotta look you up, buddy. You got some brains on you there.
Yeah. Who's the author of the poem?
The Vulgarity. That sounds like
Vulgarity.
The Vogons from Michael Douglas. I know Michael Douglas. Michael, what's his name? No, what's his?
Michael.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, Douglas Adams.
Michael Douglas. Douglas Adams, of course.
Okay. Well, there's a Douglas in there somewhere.
Yeah, well. My better half is awake now, just waiting for Junior here. Yeah. So that's those are, okay, we're gonna spoil ourselves with the cats if we So it's been a half hour. That's not bad. Went by reasonably quickly, eh, folks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm kind of surprised. Doesn't feel like...
wow, I love it when they're all on the screen at once.
Yeah, I do too. That's kind of fascinating.
It's just amazing.
Well, they've got the perfect background.
So let's see. Yeah. You had the Douglas part right, yeah. Michael Douglas. I don't know why I was on Michael Douglas. It's the thing is, it's a deer in the headlights thing a little bit here. Like I'm staring at this, I'm conscious of that. I'm trying to make sure nothing is gonna fall apart on me when Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. See, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. The Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the Doug Gently's detective agency.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't read that yet.
So, get Douglas Adams.
Ooh,
it's raining subs! Yay!
Wow, if only.
Yeah, back to the cats. the important thing.
Right. Well, where cats are concerned, they're the most important thing. And they know
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have a Discord server or Discord account. I still have like the lavender thing there. That's still sitting in my Discord server, and I've got the link in the description. So if anybody wants to get in on that and join our little burgeoning community of 5 people.
Well, it is burgeoning.
I don't know what happened to Art Geek Design. She she had a computer breakdown, so she's been incommunicado for a little while.
We know what that's like.
Dirk Gently is a BBC show now. Oh, is it right now? Huh.
Oh, neat.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Fortunately, they tend to be
Tend to be what?
little sticklers for having a TV license there before you can use the BBC, or you have to buy the you have to buy.
The series
I don't know if you can buy streaming licenses from them yet at all, but Wow, yeah, nice turnout this week, and I'm really impressed. I'm really pleased with how the stream is looking. It looks amazing. I'm just happy to see that. Yeah, it's been a busy week. I started Twitter like the week before. I'm up to, I think, 120 followers on Twitter. So that's something, as usual though, I did work too hard without feeling of getting any recompense, It's a tough, the Dirk Gently Holistic Detective Agency, yeah. A Munchkin kitty based on the Basset Hound of cats. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the cats, I don't think. So yeah, that capture card thing. The video I spent yesterday putting it into the editor, and it's like 3 hours long, and I have to cut that down to, I don't know, like to 10, 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a do you know what a Munchkin cat is?
No.
I don't either. I've never seen one. I'll have to look that up.
Oh, is that like a breed of cat or something, or what is it? Like, I guess, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, get to the farm. Let's see your channel there. New tab.
Well, I was thinking you have to put Titch in a BTD's dog. You'll have to put Titch in a spacesuit so he can represent for dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I suppose. I never thought of that. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little shout out for Get to the Farm here. Let's see, web pages. There it is, web pages, transition. There we are. So this is Get to the Farm's channel here. I have not, so I will...
Get to the Farm, okay.
Yeah, I'll check you out after the show.
Me too.
Channel intro. Oh, cool. Okay, let's see what you got. How long have you been around? Fun Farm facts. Cinco de Mayo treat. Easy caramel custard. All right. Yeah. Cool. We'll check you out. I don't like to just click the button because I just want to make sure that things will stick. So that's sort of pretty much have to do that, because if you just randomly click the button, then
then it
Google
will be kicked away,
or YouTube may take that away like the next day, kind of thing,
because you got to spend time watching videos.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe
short
make
legs.
A comment.
Oh yeah, Broke Necks is here at work, so I have to take care of some customer. Bye, Hal. Have a wonderful Sunday. We'll check back in if you can. Thanks. That'll be really great. Mm-hmm. So we I like to keep things tight as far as time goes. So we're gonna run for the hour, like till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. YouTube seems to think that it'll be like 2 p.m. I don't know. They have a weird thing. I do a lot of gaming in addition to homestead and gardening stuff. That's a kind of an odd mix, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
The gaming, farming, and homesteading. Well, homesteading and farming would work, but yeah.
Well, that's kind of...
Remy Moore, a munchy Siamese. I bet that cat looks interesting. Huh. Yeah, I got the I left a message, like a comment on your page there, Remy. Like you attempt. I got a notification that just as I was going to sleep that you were going live, and then a few minutes later I got another one that the live stream had failed. So, yeah, I left a comment on that. It was weird. You know, I don't think you've ever put out like I'm only familiar with just you putting out audio streams or audio videos, right? So it was like odd to see you like live. You should do more, I think, you know. That's my opinion. I always think that it's good to, you know, good to reveal your person for your channel because you know, I don't know, it adds there's an affinity that develops, I think, eh? You have big cats. No worries. Thanks for checking us out. Hey, no problem, man. You know, we'll add you to the community, you know. So, yeah, that's cool. Oh, wow. That's... So I'm glad you like that, Catudio. I you know, it pleases me to. The cats are staying now. I mean, they're going to be a perennial.
Oh, they're a mainstay, are they?
Yeah, they're going to be. Yeah, I'm going to make a little separate thing though, so that they won't be mixed in with my my heads there peeking around. Maybe you could do. Yeah, that'd be cool, eh? You know what I would like though, Remy, if you don't mind, because would be just that track without my voice in it, maybe stretched out a little bit longer, and then have the end being able to loop back to the beginning, so then I can just loop it as my live stream thumbnail audio, and I think that would be really good. You'd probably get, you know, more exposure long term that way, but you know, it's up to you. Oh, you're still here, Carola. Good. I often subscribe as a bookmark, and my unsubscribe I do not like. Yeah, I don't even know if you subscribe to me ever, Carola. So I mean, it's not my place to ask or demand. But you know, one would hope that you did or have. Not that you'd need to answer that. Yeah, we were, like I said, we were off for 5 weeks come the end of February. So the situation, the community, or like the atmosphere has really changed drastically. And in that 5 weeks, I was pretty much incommunicado. I made a point not to really do anything for 5 weeks because I needed such a big break, you know. Good, thank you, Catudio. Yeah, she loved it. Very proud. Good, awesome. Yeah. So, and then, you know, I've noticed that, you know, you, Carola, have a really pretty much a good dedicated audience for your material. So that's really great to see. You know, and you got yourself a camcorder, which is nice. You know, your production values are really great now. So yeah, and you've got a good style. I am, but don't usually click on live streams, so it's a little for me to watch. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, it's sort of eclectic and sort of I don't know. It doesn't appeal to everybody. Like, most of the stuff that the watchers or viewers that I get are driven from the Google search. So they come in for how to do something, and then you know, they watch their thing and leave. So my views have not changed pretty much at all. They're the same from before this thing happened and after this thing happened. So that's really, I don't know, stressing in a way, you know. Still working on the sound improvement. Yeah, that will come, you know. There's lots of really great little microphones. Does that camera have a microphone input? Yeah. You know, to be honest though, since you do like a lot of like on the street kind of stuff, I would say go with some sort of a wireless system, but that's horribly expensive though. You know, I mean, I'm looking at one and it's like 400 Canadian dollars or something like that, and I can't afford that. But ideally, that's, you know. Sorry. Ideally, that's something I'd like to have at some point. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you. I mean, I have faith in your ability. Whatever you think would be great. So, awesome. I like that. The community has a lot of new people, but has grown huge, double the size of problem. That's the thing, exactly. You know, there's Cox is putting in a big show, and he's drawing a lot of people, and he wants to make this a full-time job. But I want to make it a full-time job too.
What?
I thought you were watching the arm.
I am.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty good. Eh?
There's 9.
Hi, 9. Hi. Oops, I can't pet him.
Yes, well, try. He's not there for very long.
You tried 4 and still not found a good solution. Yeah. The thing is, like, the good solutions are all expensive. That's what sucks. You know,
well,
this microphone here is a really good solution for like a studio thing, but this is insanely expensive. It's stupidly expensive. But I could actually use this microphone for voiceover work in a professional capacity, so that's something. And the same thing with this camera setup now too. I mean, this is near professional quality, and the cat's definitely professional quality, work or capability now. So that's something that I've been after. It's like, I think that's if this is just a personal feeling, I think, in the end, it's always going to be content, right? But there's the casual viewer who will see, and if the production values are like at such a level that they may stick around or whatever, if you at least give your content a chance. Whereas if it doesn't have that level, they may just click away right away, So, but that's just a theory. I'm just trying to catch up on. Yes, I have a farm facts for short things to check out and other short vids in a playlist as well. Oh, cool. Something similar, upbeat, spacey, inspirational. If you could do a minute, it could always. Oh yeah, cool. As I was saying I was reading, Robert's thing again. The community has really grown a lot, and it's good to see. That video I did for the small tuber army thing, that community has grown up fairly large too. So it's nice to see, everybody's community is sort of expanded, a fair bit. So that's really good. And I don't know what else to say. It's just good. I like to figure out a way to get some, I don't know, sell merchandise or something. Like, see, all of you guys are all YouTubers, right? I mean, we need to get people in here who aren't part of the community to make that difference. We need to get, average viewers, average people, and somehow figure out a way to get in there. I think the cats may be a good start. BTD, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you.
Doing?
You're Fish Sandwich is closing in on the 500th Fish Sandwich show.
Good.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of shows.
I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Is every has well, first of all, BTD. This is the Nines Catudio cats that I stuffed into spacesuits and launched into our show, and we've been just sort of goggling them all for the last 40 minutes,
sure.
As they come around, so that was fun. That was really fun, and it turned out really well. I'm very pleased with how that turned out.
There are cats everywhere.
Snow's gone. Finally get out and do some real vids. Haha.
Right.
Yeah, really, eh?
Oh, thank goodness.
So that was one of the things that I presented. I kind of like you to see. Maybe maybe I'll send you the link. You can see it after. Oh, okay. I'd love to see a technical how-to video from you. Technical help under 6 minutes. I usually don't spend more than that on a video. So if you have some particulars that would be of interest to you, please let me know. There's you can either private message me or use my business email address, and then that way I have an idea of what would work. It's like, it's hard for me because I've been I don't know. It's like I'm trying to get things up and running, and I guess it's sort of, I need an idea of what your end point would be, what you'd like to have, like what you'd like to see yourself be able to do, I think, kind of thing. Because there's so many different ways, so many different approaches out there that I haven't really zeroed in on stuff like that. I've sort of picked here, picked there, picked here to sort of assemble my own sort of ideal. Yeah, like to that end, like the streaming thing has been a focus for me, because like even right from the get-go, I knew that live streaming is going to be the way. And, you know, and then in the future, it'll be 4K streaming. So I wanted some means or, you know, to be able to have the capability to stream in 4K if and when, you know, our bandwidth would support that. So right now, this stream is at, you know, 9,000 kilobits per second. And to do 4K, I'd have to do 30,000 kilobits per second. You know, that's another three-time increase. And that's like, so that'd be like double our upload speed. Plus, I'd need headroom. So I'd need like a 40 megabit upload speed, which is a lot. Yeah, BTD, what do you think of our stream? Is it looking good? Because I've finally got that DSLR thing hooked up to that capture card I modded the last week. So it's like, it's finally come together. Oh, excuse me. So it's like, oh my God, Mr. Furburger, don't you be rude in my stream, Mr. Furburger, because I will have one of my excellent mods here kick you out. This is a family-friendly show, I'll have you know, so you better be family-friendly.
That's right.
Sample how to improve sound. Oh, okay. Okay, well then my channel does not offer that content. Yeah. The thing is, the way I do it is I process a lot after the fact. I can give you a video about that.
Wow, there's a lot going on there.
Because there's free programs, like if you're doing work on a computer, that helps a lot. So, you know, I was under the impression that you were mainly through your phone, like the Fish Sandwich Show. He does everything on his phone. So, you know, initially that works well, but then I'm not familiar with how to use a phone to do editing or sound editing and that sort of thing. So that's not really for my ken. Yeah, the Space Cats. Well, I have a video coming out next week. I've got it all lined up to edit. It's like 3 hours of footage, which I'm going to spend like, I may take today off, tomorrow and the next day, and then I think I may do another little video, a little small rig cage for that camera thing, and then I may work on Carola's idea here about some like how to improve your audio. I'm going to double check some of your videos and see what you sound like now. I thought it was quite legible and didn't sound bad, and there's. But we'll see. I'll check. So, and then see if I can offer something. It's not the size of your stream; it's what you do with it. Yes, wow. So there. Gary, never cross the streams. Ooh.
Oh, now they're going Ghostbusters, are we?
First 10 I ever did. That helped a lot. We've talked about doing a live short film while streaming. Oh, that would be weird. Huh. So I've shown the. Would you guys mind? I don't think BTD saw my little Emperor video, and I thought maybe I'd give him a chance to see that and see what I look like in real life. So I'm going to just show that again for those of you who haven't seen it.
The Creators Alliance, the rebel alliance of YouTube, the hashtag small tuber army, has the temerity of producing a show entitled Tuber Talk. These scum think they can thwart the Empire with a show featuring guests of small channels, ignoring the Empire's golden ones. Have campfire chats, do YouTube help, and even game shows, hosted by the Joker. We must gather ourselves to make sure this subversive cancer is excised, and that nothing remains, not even a memory. I exhort all citizens of the Empire to ignore this so-called show with the title Tuber Talk. Stop all your ears and call upon the Emperor, me, to give you strength. Do not watch. Report them. You are hereby commanded.
So what do you think of that, BDT? And thank you, Carola. She said, I love that little clip. Very funny. I think so too, eh? It's that's what I look like when I get up in the morning.
I can vouch for that. Yes.
Yeah. Hey. What do you mean? I was joking.
What?
I think we've stunned BDT. I don't know if he...
Are you okay, BDT?
Yeah.
BTD? Oh, tongue-tied.
BTD.
Yes.
That is amazing. Thank you. So, yeah, as I said before, I did that for... There's another group called the Creators Rebel Alliance, and they have their symbol is... the channel that it's run out of, they have a show called Tuber Talk, and the symbol is the Star Trek Rebel...
Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yes, I know. Star
What are
Wars.
you trying to start an insurrection or something?
Yeah, we'll have the Trekkies and the Force guys fighting it out.
That's right.
What do you mean? Anyway, their symbol is the Rebel Alliance thing, and they've called for doing like little short videos and
Nerve pinch.
The first thing that came up was to do that. So yeah, I thought it turned out really well. He only played it once. He was supposed to do it again, but I'll show. We try, like, people travel in different circles, eh? So you know, some of you guys might not have been able to see it. So I'm just trying to gather what I just saw in my head. Yeah, it's a little overwhelming, a tad, eh? I don't know.
More and more going on the screen all the time.
I know, eh? Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what else can I pack into this thing, you know? It's like,
Oh, jeez.
Charlie goes, no, make it stop.
Yes, well, it's hard enough to see things at the best of times, but I mean, when all this, it's just stuff coming down and stuff floating around.
Yeah, but the thing is, all we'd have to do is sit here, and all the stuff flying around will take over the show, and we just have to go, oh, look at Blue there. That's Junior, sorry.
Oh.
I call him the Russian Blue.
The Russian.
The Russian.
Call in the Russian.
Yeah, that's boy, oh boy.
Oh yeah, and somebody made a joke there that we completely missed. What was it?
Oh, right.
Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine. I mean,
Because that cat, his name's Nine.
Remy made that joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so he
way to
thought-
go, Remy, because that was a good one.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
8 minutes to go. So, any news that anyone would like to share? I'm just so pleased. You've come. It's like, Carola coming. That was very gracious and nice of you to pop in. BDD as usual. Remy Moore, thank you. A cat Nines Catudio, thank you, and of course Fish Sandwich Show, thank you. And
Sure. Computer.
what was that guy's name?
Computer?
Get to the Farm. Computer.
Get to the Farm. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like nice to see everyone. Wow, yeah. When I saw those spacesuits, the BTD says, when I saw those spacesuits, I was like, wow, that really suits the spacesuit the screen has. And then just before it flew off the screen, I saw a cat in the suit, and I was like, what did I just see?
You bet. Not something you see every day.
And that's where, that's the thing. It's like, well, what are they? But the thing is, then you still have to top yourself every time, Oh, thank you, Carl. I appreciate it. Yeah. Let me know, and I'd be very pleased, because I need ideas of videos to do. And as a matter of fact, I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to get do an interview sort of thing, show at some point, and of course, anyone that would like to come, and I don't know. I like to, I like this show being kind of not serious, and there's just too much.
Oh, it's not
so
serious.
much serious in the world. And it's easy to drift into that, but this sort of talk show interview thing that I have envisioned, I'd like to make it a little bit more, I don't know, maybe serious, is that a good word? Maybe real? I don't know, because being a YouTuber is really hard, and I think we could do a really kind of cool show that way. So that's in the future. I still have lots of stuff to iron out in that regard. Let's see. I never knew that the last 10 will be the most hardest thing to go through. Lol, that was my news. Oh, the last 10 what though? Last 10 minutes? Video forever, hoping to get it out this week. Yeah, I'm so bad. I still have my computer conversion stuff sitting around, which I just I can't stand looking at it, but I have to do it. It's like it's 128 gigs of stuff there, spread over like 3 months. Ugh.
Well, it's fascinating stuff, but
it's so
painful
much.
To
it's painful to watch, and it's hard because the thing is with my cameras, like I have I have 3 cameras. Like I have this is the A6500, which is a really great camera, and then this camera here is just the A6000, and this one overheats like. You look at it funny and it shuts down because of the heat, so it's like very unreliable, and I've lost more footage than I can shake a stick at. And 10 fans. So yeah, but that's one of the things. So I love the randomness the stream has. Haha, it keeps me engaged. I keep thinking, what does he have planned next? That's the trouble, It's like you start down this road and you have to keep topping yourself.
Yeah, well, what can you possibly do now? You've got the cats.
It's like this is the peak, the apex. It's all downhill from here. Once you get the cats in space, what have you got left?
I don't know. I'll have to brainstorm this or something.
Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you, but thank you. It's like this is sort of a test bed of amusement. I just love this is the OBS thing. This is the power of it. You switch the scenes and, you can do that stuff. It all started with my trying to figure out how to remove the, remove the transparent features from an overlay. That's a pain. Oh, okay. Well, there's like a technique, how do I do it? Yeah, see the cats here? I configured that in Sony Vegas Pro, and it's the initial thing is a transparent PNG, so the background is transparent. But when you bring it into Sony Vegas, it does a black background, and then once you're finished manipulating it, like doing the movements, then you have to re-import it and unmask it, and then the background is transparent, and then it works. Weird, eh? So you have to actually render it twice.
Jeez.
Overlay is almost all black, and I need to keep part of the black. Okay, what I would do in my solution, I'm not sure what kind of video editing suite you're using, but my solution to that would be to make the background completely completely transparent, and then add a black square where you need it to be black afterwards. So then you do it that way. I have, but there's a slight transparency. Well, it's hard for me to visualize what you're attempting. So interesting. Oh, I just thought we went black and white there for a second. Oh. If you want to send me if it's just a background, if you want to send me the overlay, I can have a look at it and see if I can figure it out, or see what you're trying or attempting to do. I don't mind doing that. And BTD, I was going to say you've been very busy. You were on the Thon there the other day too, yesterday I think, and your channel is coming along really well. You're looking good as far as I can see, so that's really great. Wow, we've eaten up the hour. We're down to 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe
the black
that.
is part of a person. Oh, okay. And then you're going to overlay the person, like when you stream, sort of thing. Is that how? Or is that? I'd have to see it. Because there are different techniques. If you just want an image, you can just I don't know. I'd have to. Like OBS is so funny. It's like
I hear that sound a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my
Multiple times a day.
Why
you
doesn't
hear,
this work sound?
Yep.
The black background, put it into Vegas and duplicate the track to remove the transparency. Yeah, you can do it that way too. See, there's different techniques. To remove, like if I use a PNG file, I render it as a, QuickTime AVI as an animation. Oh, it's a lot of fun though. I've always been a long-time supporter of you. Oh, thank you. You know, I appreciate it, and likewise. You know, it's like it's nice to have. I mean, all of you, everybody. You know, it's nice to have some people who are boosting each other up. You know, it's like I don't think this is a competition. You know, I think it's if we can make each other successful, then we all win. I mean, why would I want to keep anyone down? It just cheapens me, and it cheapens the platform, I think, you know. So I'm just not for that. I don't care for that. So
no, I'm in total agreement with you.
Yeah. All right, folks. It's 1 minute and 34 seconds. It's been great. Mm-hmm. Really, really, really great. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. I guess we should call it there as Blue flits through. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Oh, there's 9.
Yeah, those turned out really well. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye, folks. We'll see you next week.
Good to see you all. Oops.
Bye now.